everybody. I'm coming to you from the McComb Library out on the balcony. This is a beautiful place to sit. Now, years and years ago, when they first opened up the library in the year 2000, the new building, now the old building of course was over by the railroad tracks, the new building in 2000 when they opened it. This behind me used to be a fountain, and it used to work. You know, over the years, I think that, you know, trash building up in it and things like that kind of stopped it up and messed it up. And probably we could get it going again, but we have decided instead of that, we're going to fill it in with dirt and just put some flowers here. Now, what I was thinking was along the back, getting 3 miniature gardenias to put back there, and then 2 Mexican heathers, and then I have a purple clover that I can kind of fill in up front, and then all along the front edge putting like a plant that hangs, because I love hangy things, hanging plants. You know, like some kind of a creeper or something that'll come along and flow over the front of this. Now, I may instead do 3 Mexican heathers in the back, because sometimes those can get really big and overpower, and then 2 gardenias, so then you'll have the purple, the white, and then the purple again, and then the hanging flowers. But the master gardeners have said that they would come and put some flowers in. We're looking into getting some soil from one of the local nurseries, and which I love to garden. Now, if they will supply the stuff for the library, then I'll do it, because I absolutely love gardening. But this is our goal, this whole balcony here, that while we're closed, before we open back up to the public, I want to get it in, you know, beautified, if you will. This area here has filtered sun for the majority of the day, so it's a really good area for kind of the filtered sun, which would be, you know, the Mexican heather, which Mexican heather can kind of have more sun, and then the miniature gardenias, which in my experience they have seemed to do better in a lower, you know, lower light area, a filtered. And what I mean by filtered sun is the sun is coming through, there's trees behind this balcony, and so the sun is actually coming through the limbs and the leaves of the trees, and so it makes it filtered, what we call filtered. It's not straight, you know, straight down on. And filtered sun is some of the best for most plants, especially here in South Mississippi. I did a video the other day on the Gerber daisies, and you know, like I said, in South Mississippi there's not really a lot of flowers that you can just put in the full sun and just let them go, because it's hot down here. But this balcony fountain we will turn into a beautiful flower bed. So I'm going to give you a tour of the balcony, and then once we get it cleaned up out here and finished up, then I will give you another tour of the finished product. Thank you, and I hope that you enjoy it. And if you have any suggestions for this fountain behind me, if you have any plant suggestions, let us know in the comments below, because I love to hear people's opinions. I love to hear suggestions, because sometimes my brain needs other suggestions and ideas, because the ideas that I come up with are not set in stone, and sometimes another person will have a lot better idea. But comment in the comments and we'll read them and see what we think, and your idea just might go in here. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, as I promised, here is a video of our balcony when you're walking out of one of the doors at the reference section. There's some of our tables. You see the mask on the table. That's mine, of course. I'm outside, so I got to take it off. As soon as I go in, I got to put it on. Now the railings, and it's beautiful back here. You see the pile of weeds that I pulled out of there. There's my camera stand. Isn't that wonderful? I forgot to move it. Look at all the leaves. But that's okay. I'm going to blow them off and see. Trash. Trash, trash from irresponsible people not throwing their garbage away. Here is another table. This is the balcony that overlooks out through there. It's beautiful out here. I love it. It's a perfect place to sit out and relax and get away. Put your nose in a book and go into a foreign land where you've never been before at the comfort of the library. Here is the fountain that I was talking about. Like I said, I pulled the weeds out of there. There's that begonia. It's getting the perfect amount of sun, isn't it? But we will no longer use it as a fountain. We can't really do that because, you know, it was being abused. But we're going to try to make it, not try, we will make it beautiful again. You know, our Gardeners Club here in McComb is probably going to help with the flowers and things. In fact, they may come and do it because they said that they would. But I also absolutely love gardening. So if I have the chance and the time, I might get in here and work in it and get it fixed up.